Houston pulsed with anticipation. USA versus Mexico, the fiercest rivalry in North American soccer. The Gold Cup trophy was at stake. Fans from both nations flooded the city, their colors and chants echoing through the streets. NRG Stadium was packed, a cauldron of noise and tension. This wasn't just a match, it was history in the making. Every face in the crowd reflected the weight of decades of drama between these two giants. Both teams had battled through tough opponents to reach this final. Now, only one match remained, a winner-take-all showdown. The players carried the hopes of millions. The world watched as the teams prepared, the stakes higher than ever. Would the USA defend their turf, or would Mexico reclaim the crown? The stage was set for an epic night. The final whistle would decide who would be remembered as legends. The rivalry was about to ignite once more. This is the beautiful game at its most intense. The journey, the pressure, the glory, everything led to this moment. The story was ready to be written. The world held its breath. Let the battle begin. July 6, 2025, NRG Stadium, Houston. Over 72,000 fans created an atmosphere like no other. The energy was electric, every touch and tackle met with thunderous roars. The lineups were stacked. Pulisic, McKennie, Pepe for the USA, Ochoa, Lozano, Gimenez for Mexico. From kickoff, the pace was relentless, neither side willing to yield. The midfield was a battleground, McKennie and Alvarez everywhere at once. Both teams pressed, both defenses held firm. Mexico edged possession, but the USA threatened on the counter. The crowd sensed the stakes. One goal could change everything. Every pass, every run, every save heightened the tension. The first 20 minutes were a blur of action. It was a chess match at breakneck speed. The fans were the 12th man, their voices never fading. The world watched, waiting for a hero to emerge. The rivalry was alive in every moment. The first goal felt inevitable. The atmosphere was unforgettable. This was soccer at its finest. In the 38th minute, Lozano's curling strike put Mexico ahead. Pure brilliance. The stadium erupted, but the USA refused to fold. After halftime, the Americans pressed relentlessly. In the 62nd minute, Pulisic was brought down in the box. Penalty. Controversy swirled, but the call stood after VR. Pulisic stepped up, nerves of steel, and buried the equalizer. The score 1-1. The tension soared. Both teams pushed for a winner, with Ochoa and McKennie leading by example. Every tackle, every save, every run mattered. The match teetered on a knife's edge. One moment of magic or one mistake would decide it. Regulation ended with the teams deadlocked. Extra time awaited. 30 more minutes to find a champion. The drama was far from over. The world watched, breathless. This was a final worthy of the rivalry. The next goal would be everything. The pressure was immense. Who would seize the moment? Extra time was a test of will. Players exhausted, but neither side relented. The decisive moment came in the 116th minute. Reyna's corner found Zimmerman, who soared above the defense and powered home a header. The stadium exploded. USA 2, Mexico 1. The Americans celebrated wildly. Mexico was stunned. The final minutes were frantic, every second agonizing. The whistle blew. USA were champions. One header, one moment of determination made all the difference. The stats told of a close battle, but the USA's grit prevailed. Emotions spilled over, joy for the victors, heartbreak for the vanquished. The rivalry had delivered another classic. The Gold Cup belonged to the United States. For the fans in red, white, and blue, it was pure ecstasy. For Mexico, it was heartbreak. But that's the beauty and cruelty of the game. Legends were made on this night. The rivalry's legacy grew even deeper. The USA had conquered their rivals. The celebrations were unforgettable. Trophy lifted, confetti falling, players and fans united in joy. Pulisic declared, "This is for our country. We never gave up." Coach Berhalter praised his team's heart and resilience. Social media exploded. Zimmerman's goal and Pulisic's celebration went viral. Even in defeat, Mexican fans showed respect for their team's fight. The world agreed. This was another classic in the storied rivalry. The full match and highlights are available for those who missed the drama. The Gold Cup final was a showcase for North American soccer. Now, both teams turn to World Cup qualifying. The rivalry far from over. The next chapter promises even more intensity. The USA will look to build on this triumph. Mexico will seek revenge. The future is bright for this rivalry. Don't miss what comes next. Thank you for joining us for this unforgettable Gold Cup journey.